Excuse me, what right have you got to put tickets on vehicles? What law are you claiming? How you doing, mate? Where do you get the authority to put a ticket with numbers on a vehicle, sir? What crime is that committing? Where does that mean to tell you what to do? Or it speaks to you?
No, it doesn't. You can read it.
There's no law, there's no crime being committed here. Well, why are you getting a ticket? Do you own the road? Do you claim liability for the road? Is this your road? Does the council own this road?
That's 6 questions you've asked me.
That's alright, that's all the same answer. They don't. Where do you get the authority to put bits of paper on private property?
Don't claim that you're not an officer, okay? You're not an advocate.
I am an advocate, common law advocate.
No such thing.
You want a reference? You don't. There's no such thing.
No.
Go to Paisley Sheriff Court. I'm known throughout Scotland for taking on Police Scotland.
Yeah. You men going away, sir?
I'm not going away. I'm staying with a mother to a public walkway.
Shouting in their face then, okay?
I'm not in your face, okay? Don't tell me what to do. You claim authority over me.
I'm not claiming anything.
Well, don't tell me what to do. Do you understand?
You're aggressive, aren't you?
I'm not. I'm just telling you. Don't tell me what to do. You have no authority over me, sir. Do you understand?
Tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you to tell me not what to do. What's your numbers, please? See, I'm when I see the people, I'm going to tell them to throw them in the bin. They're going in the bin. There's no value. How are you doing?
Can I speak to this lady?
No, you got something to say about me. You're sitting in front of me, sir.
Right.
That's right. That's what I am.
Even though he's shouting at you,
Constable.
you don't tell me what to do.
Yes, no, that's when you told me what to do, and I said, don't you tell me what to do. I'm not sure. Excuse me, Constable, right? I'm a common law advocate, right? I'm not a common law advocate. If you want, that's Police Scotland Paisley, right? I'm asking him where he gets the authority under law to put a ticket on that vehicle. There's no crime being committed there. And that's a fact. There's no law. Statutes and acts are governed by the consent of the governed, can only be given the force of law by consent. There's no crime being committed here. This man he's saying I'm aggressive. He told me not what to do. He told me to move for that payment. I'm a common law advocate, a man flesh and blood.
If this man's going about his daily business and as part of his daily business to put a ticket on your car, it's up to you whether you pay that ticket or not.
It's not his vehicle.
It's not my vehicle. I'm a man, that's not my car. I've got a right to question his authority. He's not got any authority to put a ticket in that vehicle.
Right, okay.
I'm a common law advocate, ma'am.
Are you obstructing this man?
I'm not obstructing. In what way? I've walked over.
Can I have a look?
I don't want to speak to you. I've got nothing to say to you.
Please stop shouting my
I'm not shouting.
You can clearly see he's being loud.
If this man is going about his business and he's doing his job and he feels threatened by your behaviour, you can be charged for that. If
For
he
what?
perceives your attitude.
What crime has been committed? Are you getting involved in a civil matter here, Constable?
I'm asking.
Are you getting involved in a civil matter? What crime has been committed here?
If this man feels threatened,
No, I feel threatened with him.
Section 30 of the Criminal Justice and Licence Scotland Act 2000.
An act is not a law. It's a fraud. An act is not a law. I've been proved in court. I've won 3 cases, mate. It's not a law.
Do you wish to explain this man's attitude?
He continues to behave like this, then yes, we do. We're only trying to do our job.
You're going on YouTube tonight as well. So use.
Are you going to move on and let me get out of the business? Or are you going to be making
Who are you going to arrest? Because you're not getting any name here today.
I'm asking you a question.
Are you asking?
Are you going to be moving on?
I'm standing here. I have a right to stand here as much as right as you've got to stand here. I can stand anywhere in any pavement I want. Where does the law say I can't stand in a pavement? I'm not anywhere. Get me an inspector here, please. I request an inspector now for your conduct. Yes, you're interfering in a civil matter that you have no jurisdiction over. I've done nothing wrong, committed no crime. You're trying to insinuate a crime with this man here. G399. I've done nothing wrong. I'm asking the man where he gets authority to put a ticket on a vehicle. There's no law broke. I'm a common law advocate, sir. Flesh and blood man. Common law. I've done nothing wrong here. I've asked them a question and they don't like being a challenge because they're acting in fraud, dishonour, misconduct in public and breach of trust. I'm not obstructing you. Let me go back to the job. I'm standing here. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I can stand here, I can stand there, I can stand in the middle of the road if I want. Because the council, Police Scotland, don't own the roads either. You making a complaint about me? Yes. So I'm going to make a counter complaint about you telling me to get away from the pavement. So you're going to be, whatever happens to me, you're getting the same. So if you want to call it a day, we'll leave it at that.
No, I don't want to call it a day.
That's okay then, do what you're going to do. And let me advise you, Constable, you'll be getting no names here today. And no gifts will be accepted. I've done nothing wrong here. I've asked a question. I went over and asked a question which I'm entitled to do. Or your authority is entitled to be challenged as well. It's the same as everybody else. You're involving yourself in a civil matter. Where did it document and verify the law? It says that I cannot ask a question and challenge authority.
Stop my car because this man's asking me to stop my car.
Right, well I'm asking you, document and verify where a man is against the law to ask a question.
I'm not getting involved with it.
You're not getting involved in it. Well, she's wanting to make a complaint. I'm letting him go back about his job. I've done what I've had to do. This is what's wrong. See the corruption between Police Scotland. When I think about it, see Police Scotland, do you know how good the Police Scotland is? Do you know Police Scotland collaborated with social workers to steal my family? Right, on false allegations, presumptions. Police Scotland made charges against me and my family for obstruction. You want to waken up, the system is using you for puppets. The fraud is a fraud. Statutes and acts are governed by the consent of the governed, can only be given the force of law by consent. The birth certificate's a fraud. If you look at the bottom left hand corner, it tells you that the person or person using this cannot use it for evidence and it's a recorded event. Just don't forget, sir, everything's on camera evidence, so you can't make a false complaint. Everything's documented, verified.
I've never made a false complaint in my life.
Well, you're making one now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Right, sir, you're now under arrest for
That's okay.
section 38 of the criminal
Right, well, let me...